Hey, hey.
And we're live. Silly
Hey.
Sunday.
Hey. Oh, we've got two watching already, Snark. Oh my
Really?
goodness, Crafty Cat straight in there. Look at that.
Really?
Hi,
I don't. Oh,
Crafty.
there it is. Hey,
Oh,
Crafty Cat.
and we've got a Crafty Cat in your background as well.
Apparently, I see that thing.
Cute.
Photo
That's cute.
bomber. Christina. Is that my Christina from TikTok? Or a different Christina? I don't know. Everybody's got so many names and stuff, and you never know.
Yeah. Hi, Christina.
Zoom, zoom.
Hi.
Zoom. Oh, hey. I'm so glad you came by. That's awesome. We just decided to be silly today. You like my hair and my boodle-doodle? Put my ponytails down here instead of up here. I think it looks nice.
Well,
Shawwalla. We just had a whole week of drama everywhere, and then today things settled down a lot over here on the tubes. They settled down a lot, but there was still a lot of gossip and stuff going on, which is guilty pleasure. But it was just like we need to cut loose a little, just have some fun, play some silly videos, and giggle.
yeah, quite. And it's Sunday before people have to go back to work and stuff like that as well. So
yeah, the week's gonna start sooner than we need it to.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter to me. I just free flow around the universe. I have no schedule. I don't have to worry about that stuff. But some people do.
Yeah, exactly. So, and there's no real plan or anything either, is there? Like you say, play a few silly videos and happy birthday, Christina!
Happy birthday, Christina!
That's cool.
That means December birthday. That means when we do the birthday stream this month, it'll be a special birthday guest person.
Cool. Hi, Crafty. Hi. So, do we know when we're doing the birthday shindig?
I'm having a little bit of brain freeze about it. I still haven't looked at the calendar. It's whatever Saturday. I think Saturday, whichever Saturday's in the middle of the month. But with the whole, hey Shangy girl, how you doing? With Christmas this month and all, I wasn't sure if that had affected anything, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't like too close to Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. Because the thing is that some people be visiting family and friends like for a week or maybe two even, depending on how popular they are, how far apart the family is. I think it's like quite January can be too, trying to catch up with people you missed.
Oh yeah, and after the first of the year, me and Limey got plans.
Do we?
Yeah, maybe I forgot to tell you we were starting.
Look, it'd be nice if you mentioned these things in the production meetings before we go live,
Well, I do believe you know what I mean. We've been talking about doing some different themed live streams and getting together for some other stuff, and not just the birthday stream. We were going to expand.
Exactly, yeah. Diversify. Diversify our portfolio.
Dadgum. That's cold air blowing on me. It's always that. It's always, oh, I'm sweating. Brr, I'm cold. Oh, I'm sweating. Brr, I'm cold. What the hell?
Up the Swanee.
Okay, that's not what I was trying to grab. Oh, hey. I've lost my mind. What's happening here? Where is it? There it is. I've been sleeping in this chair, so this is my nice blankie. Keeps me warm. Put this thing on my shoulders. Whee! There. Because the vent for the air conditioner was right above
Yeah.
me in here.
That'll give you a crick in the neck if you're not careful. You're walking around lopsided. Never good.
Never good. I thought I was trying to decide if this was just too damn much or what.
No.
Got it. It was at the Dollar Tree. I got it. I don't know. I think right after I got on TikTok because somebody invited me to, because my name is Fragile Fraggles. Someone invited me and special told me, here's a Fraggle dance. We want you to do the Fraggle dance with us. And I was like, I don't have any Fraggle clothes. Because I didn't have any Fraggle clothes. But I saw this, I was like, oh, now this is very Fraggly. This is very Fraggly. It's a headband.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a Fraggle
right
hairdo for sure.
Yeah. I tried at one point I pulled it down and made it part of my bangs, but we weren't doing that today.
So can you do the Fraggle dance now?
Well, it's the Fraggle Rock theme, and then you just yeah. And I think there's clapping in it. Dance cares away. And it ended up just being a debacle, really.
Really?
I was so new. It was not a good video. I didn't have Fraggle clothes, and I felt ridiculous, but I loved it. And I've done another Fraggle one since, a couple of different Muppety, because they're all Muppets. I love Muppets.
We're all Muppets, really.
Yeah, I said, I don't know, you were probably there. I was like, I have a Fraggle soul. And so I was like, you're stupid Fraggle souls? No! That'd be awful.
No, you can't do that anyway. You can't capture a Fraggle soul. It's just not possible.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. What was happening here? God damn. There we go. All right.
You're right.
As much as any other time.
Did you say that you'd messaged Visage or?
I just sent a kind of just like, hey, we're going to do this, but I didn't send any links or anything.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Christina said she'd be right back, so.
Oh, and big hugs to you, Shangy, if you're still here. Somebody's here. My thing says one. But yeah, Christina, I met her on TikTok because we have this friend Slick who started doing live streams, and he's the first time I ever went as a guest on a TikTok live. It was on his, and I was like, oh, thanks for this is my first time. I was still so new. Yeah. And then I did like the Dolly Parton Islands in the Stream.
Right.
Where I was the guy and the guy was the girl.
Okay.
That was Slick. And that was Slick.
That's Dolly and Kenny Rogers, right?
Yeah. Kenny and Dolly. And then he doesn't come around a lot, but shortly thereafter, I hit 1,000 subs real quick, and I've done a few live streams that were just short. There we are, nothing big. But Christina, her and me were like Slick's first mods, and then Christina is always down in the chat part. She doesn't come up. Right. But I would get up and be a little guest because they do it different. So, like, the whole thing, like here, is the person who has it. And then over in the corner, just weird, over in the corner, there's 2 spots. What? Oh, good Lord. Oh, yell at someone else. There's two guest spots. So you can have two guests come up.
Right.
It is not as free flow as the
Right.
YouTube side. And you can't use StreamYards on TikTok.
Right. I see. Yeah, like I say, all the platforms are slightly different and that, aren't they? So you can do. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so you can only have a couple of guests.
So Christina mods on mine whenever I do go live. I was like painting on shells one night, and Christina's like, "Hey, painting on shells." And you know what I mean. No, it's just even if I just would be bored. That's how the TikTok live seems to me. It doesn't seem structurally sound relevant as the YouTube one does.
It's just random going live and things like that, right?
Yeah, and it's just not as much. It just seems like not as much fun to me. But a lot of people have a lot of fun on lives. But you never know when someone's going to show up to one or not. And if I don't already have it, like I'll do them at this time on this day every week, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
then they know to come.
Right.
If they can still.
Right. Can you not post things up like on YouTube? People can set reminders specifically for when people go live or what?
Yeah, there's a way to do that. I haven't got that far yet.
Right.
I haven't. I did like when I was, because I get yelled at all the time for posting too many YouTube videos at once because I've just went and did 15 to 20 of them on TikTok in the last 24 hours, and I come over and blah, 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 and then people are like, I can't get to it. There's too many. Anyway, so I one day I downloaded probably 10, but I only posted 4 or so, and then I scheduled the other ones, but I don't think they were like a premiere. I think it was just, but I wasn't even there for when they were scheduled, so I hope it wasn't a premiere and I didn't show up. But
no. It's like you say, if they're shorts, you probably can't set a reminder.
Yeah, but some of them are like 5 or 8 seconds long. That's it.
I think it's good though, because like sometimes you've just got time to watch a short video, and other times you want to like settle down with a drink or whatever, and
and that's part of what it was is that there's the people in the community that I hang out with mostly on YouTube. There's so many very serious videos, disturbing videos, enraging videos. I think that's part of why there's so much drama. Maybe people are just kind of up-edged anyway, and they get so, I will fight against the injustice, and, you better act right or I'll fight against you too. It kind of seems the way it is.
Yeah.
But I thought, hey, I'm making these little TikTokies, and they're going over good over there, and they're short, and we have the shorts now on YouTube, so it's set up. There's a separate algorithm and stuff for that to get it, and I've got one that's got 21,000 views. I
can't remember which one it is now, but you've got a few that's got quite
misuse of movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine why that would get any views, because nobody likes movies.
I definitely put it in the title, but I think I spelled it funny. Because YouTube gets all crazy. Yeah. There for a minute, we would be in chat, and someone would try to write the word boobies spelled, correctly.
Yeah.
And it would automatically take it out. It wouldn't let it go. And so we started getting mad at the YouTube moderator team, because that's what we called them. And we were like, so we found 1,042 ways to spell boobies. Eat that.
Yeah, I see people spell things with zeros and numbers to get around that and all sorts of things.
The ghosts and the bees.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one, because that's about as nasty as I ever get. You've seen my boobies.
I don't think I've ever seen your boobies.
Well, you saw the ghosts and the bees, and those were my boobies.
That's very true. That's very true.
That's about as nasty as I ever get. They're never gonna see my boobies. Yeah, is that me? That's me.
That,
How did I say that if I didn't say that?
I didn't realise, but that's actually me.
That's you talking under my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you talked under yours at the beginning.
I'm in StreamYard at the moment.
Okay, so when you put it in on StreamYard, it's coming under
Yeah,
mine.
but when
Now
I
we
do
know.
it, and yeah,
Okay,
it makes sense actually because now I look at it, it's
the
got your
channel is
avatar at the top of the page. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah.
okay.
Whereas if I do it on, um, if I do
Yeah,
it
on
on
YouTube side, you're going to be your YouTube
YouTube,
ID.
then it happens like that.
There you go.
And there you go. Boobies
That's
everywhere. You
boobies,
could,
boobies
who
everywhere.
could
Not
be
enough to drink.
unhappy? Everybody likes boobies.
Everybody should like boobies. They're very
No,
important.
yeah.
They make hugs they just make hugs perfect.
Mm-hmm. Quite.
All
Um,
right, I don't know what your malfunction is, but you better stop. You're making me nervous.
I thought it was. Oh, you're talking to the cat, right?
The cats. Yeah, the
What
dogs,
cat
I
do you
just
think?
like get out from underneath my feet. The cats, they crawl right the fuck up in everything. Like, oh, Jesus Christ! See? Shit falling down. Yep, see? Cats. Mm. What are
Yeah,
you doing? Stop! Get down! What are you doing? Get down! Jesus, help us all. Ugh.
You've only got three, haven't you?
There's 4 cats. I
Oh,
have a
four.
cat that I didn't ask for, but she's mine. So she's
Yeah.
mine. And then my son's got his cat that had kittens and still have 2 of the kittens, and they're getting real close to being grown up cats.
Mm. Well, it might be a case of you are the cats rather than the cat is yours because that's the way they roll. So
My son said, I only have 1 cat. I said, no, you have 3 cats. He said, no, just Dax. And I'm like, well, I only have 1 cat, Princess Patches. You have a cat, Dax. You had babies, and 2 of them babies still live in this house. We're feeding them and cleaning up their shit. Those are your cats because it's your cat's babies. Technically, that's how that works. He's
mm,
like, nope. He's just, nope,
yeah,
nope.
no, they're his grandkids.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm with you. I
Yeah,
think he needs to take responsibility for his
he doesn't want to.
progeny.
He doesn't want to be uneven in this cat care thing. He buys the food. Yeah, he hasn't ever asked me for, to pitch in on the food. So he just goes and buys it. But
Mm-hmm.
he won't clean that damn litter box. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'll clean it. But the cats still, there's one of them that just shits right in front of the back door every time. I'm like,
That's
you
not
motherfucker.
that's not good, is that?
It's not good. No, it's not good. I don't. Well, you got cats. You're
They're
supposed to
lovely.
teach them to poo in the potty. That would be great.
You can do that.
Apparently, we
Mm-hmm.
won't be doing that because that'd just be a lot of work, wouldn't it?
You can get them to go to the toilet in the human toilet.
Supposed to. I can't even
You,
get these to use their litter box. So,
that's it. What? Ah, here we go. Sorry, I'm just doing something at the moment. Oh,
excuse me.
par-
Excuse me.
pardon you, crumbs. There you go. I've just put Gypsy up.
There's Gypsy.
There's Gypsy. She's very cute.
She is cute, and she just looks so serious.
She does look kind of serious, but she's really not.
Yeah,
She's
that's what you
she's very
keep saying.
chill.
But it reminds me of Princess Patches. Princess Patches is kind of always like,
Princess Patches.
yeah, that's my cat.
Oh, right. Yeah, my friend had a cat called Phoebe, and she was Princess Phoebes.
Well, she's I forgot what they call it. She's orange and black, mixy kind of like that, except her black is more gray. Except
Right.
the tip of her tail and all of her little paws are white.
Oh, okay.
And really, half of her face is one pattern, and the other half is another pattern.
Yeah, it's like
Like
Gypsy
a
on
real
the
line right down the front.
yeah, because Gypsy's got lighter colour on the left hand side of her face, and it carries onto her chin where it's just like a line. So
Mm.
yeah, it seems to be a thing with cats.
Cats have
I
got some
love it.
very interesting DNA stuff going on when it comes to their
Hmm.
coat colors and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about cats since I've had them now. Hey Ray,
Hmm.
how you doing?
Anyway,
Freezing. I didn't think it got freezing in California, but it's blizzarding in fucking Hawaii right now. So who knows?
that's yeah, that's
It's
no
not
good.
really blizzarding. It's snowing on top of the mountains, which apparently is a normal thing that happens all the time. But the way they're framing it on the news stories and
Mm,
stuff, Lawrence from across the pond,
hmm.
that's Lawrence. He did a weather report today. He put one out, and he's like,
Hmm.
because he is the UK's voice on America, right? So
No.
he's the one telling it, and so he was like about how he makes the big deal about it's a blizzard in Hawaii, and and then he
Mm.
goes, oh, I'm sorry, my producers just told me this is quite normal. It happens every year.
Yeah, because I'd heard about that, and they were saying, this doesn't normally
Okay, so now I'm
happen, and
questioning, what the fuck?
I heard about it, and the way it's reported, they were saying it doesn't happen, and this is, really awful. And my impression is, yeah, Hawaii is hot. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Apparently, it happens. So
it does happen. Yeah, this is a lot of bang for
it's
me.
freezing when you're in a big five tent. Is that a
Oh
five
yeah.
person tent?
Oh, Ray, I'm so worried about you and just heartbroken that you're having to go through some bullshit. I really am. Dang, for real. Yeah, I think this might be too hot. I might put it back on
Mm-hmm.
later. See, that's what I mean. It's like I'm sweating, I'm freezing, I'm sweating,
Mm-hmm.
I'm freezing. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
drives me crazy.
It's not good.
And burping, I'm burping too.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to show you this photo a minute. So let me just see that. See that?
Oh yeah.
So this cat is called Venus Two Face, and you can't really see it in this photo, but their eyes are actually different colours as well. So not only have they got that really clear line, but
Yeah.
the eyes green and blue. So
That's
everybody says that they're all snuggled up in their onesie.
good. I'm glad. I'm glad, Ray. I sit here sending all the everything hippie vibe stuff I can to you.
Yeah.
I try to call you. You had your phone stolen, and I guess that's the number that I had. Um, was your stolen phone number? But then I thought I had a second phone number. Hey,
Hi,
Sandy.
Sandy.
But I don't. I don't think I'm. I'm not sure if I ever went and checked harder. I thought I was gonna maybe talk to you and see first or whatever.
It's a 7 foot.
Seven
Well,
foot tall onesie.
if you're a giant, then you need that size, right?
Well, I mean, if you're those onesies,
Ah,
it's better they're too big than too little.
we're talking about onesies.
Footy pajamas.
Oh, you're talking about footy pajamas. Okay, I was just checking.
He's talking about, but I'm not even sure.
Oh, no, I have no idea
Those
either.
onesies are for babies. I'm not sure what they are for adults.
They're they're called onesies for adults. Yeah, yeah.
How you doing,
Anyway,
Sandy? Good to see you. You came to be
hi, Sandy.
silly?
I was walking home from work one day and I saw a young lad, about I don't know 20 or so, and it was raining, and he was walking along in a Pikachu onesie, and he looked so
What?
sad. A Pikachu onesie.
Oh.
And he looked so sad, and it was raining, and I just thought, where's Pikachu come from? And it was a very sad picture. So I was just checking because I thought my cat had come in. It's orange with hearts. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. That sounds like a nice onesie.
That's good. We're planning on like playing some of my videos and stuff. I got other way. Damn it.
Yeah, if
I got
anybody's got
Limey
any...
hooked up
Sorry?
where he can play the videos fast and
Yeah.
stuff. We don't have to go through a lot of hissle hassle.
No, we've had a bit of practice.
Yeah, we've been practicing.
Hopefully I won't mess it up this time, because one time we couldn't get the audio to work. Well, I couldn't get the audio to work.
Well, it will work tonight, daggone.
Mm-hmm.
And
absolutely.
just to play, because everything on my channel is funny. Most. Some of it's heartfelt and good advice or whatever. You are worthy. You are loved. You're not alone.
So, did you have one that you wanted to play in particular, Snark, or?
Oh, whoa! Way to do that.
Hmm?
Oh, I guess it's going to be on the StreamYard side all the way. Let me go ahead and write it down. Get it over here. You might get rid of it on the YouTube side.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not you.
I
was talking to Ray. Talking to Ray.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take off the YouTube. You don't want that on there. Oh, Ray.
But yeah, I just figured
you never know. You might get some Limey calling you. You don't want that to happen. Nobody wants that. Where is El Ray? Where are they in the US or?
Yeah, he's in California.
Oh, California. California.
I saw Spirit last night. He was up here. We did an unlisted stream practicing all the controls and stuff, and he came in to kind of help us out and explain things to us.
Because he's an experienced streamer and all that, so he's given us some very helpful hints and
I haven't seen him today, but technically it's tomorrow where y'all are at. Sandy's, I think she's in New Zealand, but she's at least in that area.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember Sandy being a Kiwi. Now you mentioned that, yeah.
I'm
trying to think. Yeah, I'm sure I've chatted with Sandy in chat before. We can see a near a dam. Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn my camera off so I can lean, because I feel weird leaning back. I'm going to turn it a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead, Sandy. Message Visage and let him know that we're all here.
Yeah, I was going to, I sent him a message saying we were going to go live in a few minutes. And then me and Limey sat backstage for over an hour just gibby-gabbing. And then all of a sudden I was like, crap, we need to go ahead and hit the live button.
Right, I'm getting a video ready, so
that's cool.
And I just think, like you say, it's just fun. So right, let me get this.
Yeah.
If I can get my mouse to work, it's decided to. Let me just make sure that's.
Yeah, that's Murphy's Law. Since you were so telling me about the names of things.
Hmm?
When you were telling me about spoonerisms and stuff, and you knew the names of them. I know Murphy's Law. Yep, that's what things go wrong.
Yeah, I meant to. Anyway, let me just do
this. That one's so funny.
And then...
Looking for someone who wants to get drunk and throw dildos at strangers.
Nickers, I forgot to mute YouTube. I'm sorry. You didn't hear it, did you?
I I heard her talk, but then I didn't hear what I said. But then that second time, I didn't hear anything. So
That's what I mean.
right,
Oh,
we just get we
yeah,
just
hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Ah, no.
oh.
Looking for someone who wants to get drunk and throw dildos at strangers.
Yeah.
No weirdos, please.
Oh.
That's such a
No.
weird filter. My face on that one. Such a
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
filter.
yeah. No, that's cool. Did you hear it twice then?
You mean with the echoing some? It does that. It's something went wrong with the way when I did the video. For some reason, a couple of them I've done like that. The original has been echoey like that. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong or what,
Oh,
but
right.
I just, since I didn't know how to fix it, I just went on and posted them. I figured somebody'd go, "Hey, you know how to stop it from doing that?" So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that'll happen. Eddie
Okay.
Raha in the house.
Yeah, I somehow I managed to do that wrong. I'm not quite sure how.
That's okay.
I
But
did
yeah,
the I did the picture, the Twitter picture, okay, but obviously video's a bit different because you've got the sound to worry about as well. Oh, hi, Eddie. In the house. Hello. Yeah.
that's an angry emoji.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eddie's profile avatar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see.
Angry emoji.
Crossface.
But he's got smiley faces and I love yous at the other in the message. So I think he's just telling people, watch out, you better be nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a bit proceed with caution.
Yeah. But yeah, just play some videos.
Yeah, let's see if I can
Yeah.
do that better this time. So let's see.
Rar jar. It's rar jar? Not Raha? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I'm very confused now.
Raja.
Is it like Roger? Is that?
No. Yeah, it might sound like that with my accent, I suppose. Right, so I have the YouTube one on. Do I have the volume muted on YouTube or on? Snark.
Okay.
Hey?
Not rar har. Raha. Raja. Those R's are messing me up. Yeah, it's crazy. Like R's are the most sad letter because a lot of accents leave them out completely, even though they're in the word, and then a lot of accents put them in when they're not there at all.
Yeah, like drop the R's and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and some others are just, well, I find hard to pronounce because it's not the way they're pronounced in English. So like rolling R's and stuff, I can't do that. But I mean, some people find it quite easy, but there's other ones
You're
as
not
well.
a tongue roller.
Yeah, I can't really do that. Right, I'm gonna try and play another one of your videos. So I'll just hope the sound works this time.
Okie doke.
Um,
Oh, that one's crazy. You have to turn it upside down to see it. I should have. I didn't know how. So
Right.
when you turn the Chicago Bulls little thing there. When you turn it upside down, it looks like a robot being sexual with a crab. Really, it just shows me going upside down though.
I don't know why do I look away when you give me that smile? I just don't know why.
It's not playing, is it? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it played just fine.
Oh, okay. You heard it and everything as well, right?
I heard it and everything, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay, cool. Oh man,
Maybe we should have made a playlist that you could let it play 2 or 3 or 4 videos in a row all by itself and just keep going, and then cut it off and play 3 because they're so short.
Yeah, like you say, next time we could just actually make a private playlist and then use that during the stream.
Another one.
Yeah, depending on what kind of stream it is or whatever.
You know that playlist that says Ross Kahn has got a lot of funny stuff on it, but you can still play someone else's playlist.
As long as it hasn't got copyright. As long as it hasn't got copyright stuff in it, right?
They're my videos the ones that I think are really funny. Want to make sure Ross sees them. I put them in her playlist for Ross Kahn.
Oh, okay. I'll see if it. Oh yeah, Ross Kahn. Right, okay. I don't know that. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. Oh, this is.
Yeah, I haven't put any in it in a little while. I need to go put some more in it, but it should have a good handful in there.
Yeah, definitely. I've just seen one that I think it's like the first one or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely a good one. Well, I liked it anyway, and I actually.
She reacts so. She's just in the comments. She just losing her shit, and you can tell it is. And she's got this great laugh. So knowing that I'm hearing her laughing in my head, and it just tickles the shit out of me. I just love it.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Gwen, what's wrong?
I got shiny pants.
And what's wrong with your shiny pants? And what did you learn, Gwen?
There's a reason I'm trying to play daddy for girls to start a fire with their
Now we're not ones to go round spreading rumors. Why really we're just not the gossipy kind. Oh, you'll never hear one of us repeating gossip. So you'd better be sure and listen close the first time.
That was from Hee Haw. The show Hee Haw.
I've no idea what that is.
Okay, it was a kind of a country based, like a southern kind of. It was a comedy kind of thing. They'd have like current music stars come and do songs, but it was mostly just skits and stuff. And there was these 2 different groups. There was the girls, and then there was the guys. The girls would sing that song, and then and that was like the theme of it. But then after that part of it was over, they'd sing an original, just a brand new one for each skit, right? Where they'd sing it, talking about the specific gossip that they were talking about. And the guys had a thing, and it said, gloom, despair, agony on me, deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, agony on me. And then they'd do, for each time that they had a new skit, they'd do another little brand new piece of the song.
Right. So did they have like so they had skits, and did they have like musical acts on there as well?
Yeah, yeah, I mean, because we're talking the 70s, right? And
Right.
so,
That far back.
oh, it was,
Were there
yeah.
TVs then, Snark? Were there even TVs?
Yeah, there
Anyway,
were
sorry.
TVs, you know that.
Yeah,
Silly.
carry on.
Yeah, Ross was upset the other day. She had a loss. A friend of hers passed away, and
No.
then she's just kind of been out of sorts from it because it hurts and
Well,
you
yeah,
grieve.
absolutely.
And
Uh,
then this morning she was over on PDF's panel, and somebody decided that they didn't like who she was supporting, and they were mad about it. And this mother truck sucker was cussing her out, calling her retarded and the B word, and just, I mean, I lost my shit. I was down in the chat cussing this bastard out,
Well, yeah,
And then I remembered that I was to settle the fuck down because that's not what Ross would want, and because she was steady trying to. Yeah, that was this morning for sure, but there might have been another time it happened too. But everybody got mad, and then she was trying to talk to the person like she was trying to make sense and not let things turn into being enemies, straighten it out, which is so good of her because he was being a little whiny man baby. I mean, I've heard people talking about this guy anyway. I don't know him, don't know his channel, nothing.
Well,
Well, I mean, it was the guy that, because, Hippie lost his channel because of the porn bomb. It was the guy that was the actual target for that, because that guy was restreaming Hippie stream. And the people that were mean and doing that stuff porn bombed Hippie to get that other guy in trouble.
Yeah, because he basically got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah,
and then from what I understand, whoever did it was like, well, we don't care. You can always start again.
They didn't care.
Like, that's really not the point.
Yep. Just a big bunch of not caring.
Yeah. There's no need for that.
And that's so sad. Because you're not going to get you're not going to get any happiness in life by not giving a fuck about anybody else.
Well, I don't think so, but not everybody agrees, unfortunately.
It's sad. But yeah, so I can't believe he went up, but he went up just because she was there, and because there's the drama channels, and there's some that just started doing drama as recently, and I don't even know really exactly. Yeah, I don't keep up with a lot of stuff like that, and so I didn't realize that's what was happening. But Ross supports financially. She supports her YouTubers that she loves. She also supports outside of YouTube. She's got charities and causes and things that she supports. And she was giving away real live money the other night on her stream.
Yeah.
See, I was trying not to say names, but I guess we all know what we're talking about. And I'm not mad at anybody. Really, I just don't. If I don't like somebody or don't like the way that the stuff that they're doing, I just don't go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't participate.
I mean,
but some do.
No, most of it, but.
And some people go to these people's channels just to keep an eye on what's happening. And I don't think I have a right to say, Limey poked me in the eye. I don't like him anymore. You can't go to his channel. It's not for me to say, not support somebody. So it just kind of blows me away when I see someone acting like that.
You have to all make your own decisions, and people show different aspects of themselves to different people. So, if somebody has a problem with someone, it's like, well, it might just be a personality clash. So it depends on each situation. So just to say, oh, you should do X, Y, Z, it's like, no, it's not your call to make. You could talk with somebody about it, but carrying on
or
with
just
that.
completely stay the fuck away from people that are going around stabbing people in the back, But
Mhm.
that also keeps me from actually knowing what's going on. It keeps me from actually getting to know the people that I'm already trying to avoid. I just avoid them. I don't try to get to know them.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
it's everyone has to make their own choice about stuff. And yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm sure it's hilarious, especially when they're beating up on someone you don't like. I've been around there and
Mhm.
just I've participated in some shit talking in the chat, sure have.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because because I was mad too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 But that's yeah. I was watching channels where people like debating and then they just lose their shit. And like you say, it's not quite the same, but yeah. And there've been times like in real life where it's like carrying on where I shouldn't, but some people just seem to not do it. It's like a one-off. It's like
Yeah. Well,
how
I
they
mean,
operate kind of thing.
yeah. Well, I don't think she's going to be put off from YouTube because she's got some good stuff going on her channel, and she's
Hmm.
got friends and places all over YouTube that she
Yeah,
goes and hangs out.
she
But
seems popular anyway. So
yeah, and she's not letting that little fucker. She didn't just let him off the hook or anything.
I
But
keep her.
she can stand up for herself. She's a strong lady. Hey,
Hmm.
Keebler. There
Hmm.
was not really a topic. It's just whatever comes up, and we're trying to keep it light. We're playing a lot of my videos that are, they're funny and
Yeah,
just kind of being silly and looking for
so,
some place to relax because it's getting ready to be Monday again.
yeah, quite. So with that, I've got another video almost ready to go.
Cool.
So um,
Yeah, the layout's wrong.
have I? Oh heck, I'm sorry.
That's
How's that?
cool. Yep.
Um,
Oh yeah, that one. That's my biggest video. I got 21,000 fucking views on this thing. And that lady is famous. It's not just a one off or anything. That character she's playing is called Trailer Park Tammy.
sorry,
And
I'm just
she's hilarious.
having issues. Right. Is the sound okay? You, yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good.
sorry.
So I've made the decision that I am no longer going to associate with people who measure cheese. Like, I don't care that the recipe calls for a cup of cheese, Karen. I've never seen a cup of cheese in my entire life, never measured one out. Don't care to. You measure cheese with your heart, and if you don't, I don't need to be around that kind of negativity. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I love that. Because in our
Very
family,
good.
there's the whole cheese lover thing. My sister's fake names on her social media have all got to do with cheese.
Mm. Oh yeah, cheese is good. Good stuff. Oh,
Yeah, it is
food
good stuff.
generally. Food generally, to be fair. Yeah, if anybody's got requests off their own channel, as long as they're funny or anything like that, or somebody else's channel.
Well, not their channel. You can only post your channel because you are the one giving permission to play it.
Sure. Sure.
I don't want to
Okay.
get in trouble. If you
Mm.
got any requests off of my channel, that works too.
Yeah. Okay. No,
You
fair
know,
enough.
but
That is fair.
I don't know how many videos I've got on there now. I haven't looked total
A
how many
few.
total, but there's a
You've got,
bunch.
yeah, there is.
I've my view hours since we started doing these live streams. I've
Mhm.
gained almost 100 fucking, I guess, hours.
Blimey.
It was 300 and something. Now it's over 400. Because, I had so many views. I've got a huge amount of views and such a small amount of view time,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
Keebler, are you naked?
Mm-hmm.
I think Keebler's naked.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, my goodness.
I
What's happening?
mean, I know it's supposed to be a fun stream, but blimey.
Yeah. It's not that kind of party, man.
Right.
Here.
Okay, let's have a look, because I've got just trying to, not very fluid with this just yet, but
That's another thing that we're doing tonight, Keebler, is just working out how to work everything again. We went through a pretty big lesson
Snark.
last night learning stuff. Yeah.
Snark. I just need to bring up a matter of customer service. If you look at chat, Eddie is calling us out.
Oh, she's not in blue. Oh. Well,
Wow.
I'll look into what's going on when I can. I can't do anything about that over here on the StreamYard side.
Well,
That's all. I don't have any YouTube open and
yeah.
stuff. I go back into the chats afterwards and wrench people.
Look. Right. So I've got one queued up, so hopefully this will work. Okay.
Oh, that is so cool. Make it full screen.
Oh, crumbs.
See that flying around the top? Oh, I was so excited. That's so cool. I'm gonna start checking that.
Yeah, you do seem rather
I was excited. Look at that little Enterprise flying around the tree. Oh my god. That's so cool. Yeah, sometimes the videos aren't particularly funny, but it's just something I found interesting or very cool.
I like that. It's a silly Sunday. I mean, a Star Trek Christmas tree. It's all good.
It's all good. She's our super mod. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a super mod is, but
I think it just means a good mod.
Maybe. Seems like I heard a rumor but I think you have to be actually going live through YouTube. And there's some kind of thing. It's kind of like a administrator on your StreamYard.
Right. I see.
But it could just be really cool. Really good mod. And yeah, there are some awesome mods around. And I like Keebler. I know that I didn't just go make everybody a mod here because I can't do that yet. Maybe if I get more comfortable with it, I make everybody one. Like Spirit makes everybody one, and a lot of people do. But
yeah.
I'm just being cautious. I'm starting off cautiously.
Yeah.
And
right. Let's see.
oh, look at you, Keebler, being all humble and stuff. That's so sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and complimenting other people too. That's all good.
Yeah, and I would rather have people modded that were actually going to do the mod job, instead of having wrenches and, not being responsible and whatnot with it. I like people that are, that take their wrench and they use their powers for good. They're dropping people's links and stuff. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility, right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Peter Parker once said. Spider-Man.
Is that where that came from? I mean, I thought it was. I know that Stan Lee said it.
Yeah. Yeah, some. Well, as far as I know, it's originally a Spider-Man Peter Parker thing. I
Okay,
don't know. I don't know them all that well, but it's just yeah. I've heard that phrase a few times. So,
that's cool.
um,
Yeah, I taught
Eddie.
my son that when he was little, he was very, very big. He was just huge, tall. Again, compared to the rest of the kids, and he was a real sweetheart. But
Mm,
I always taught him from the time he was real little, because even at real little, he was really big, and I always taught him that you're bigger than most people, and
yeah.
that means that you have to be there and take care of the little guy. And the first time he
Mhm,
ever got in trouble in school was because he there was one kid was beating up another kid, and Jaron
mhm.
went in there and took the big kid off of him, and saved the other kid, and
Oh.
Jaron got in trouble because it
Mm,
doesn't matter if you're the hero. Doesn't matter.
no.
You participated, so you're in trouble.
Hmm.
And I was
Yeah.
like, well, I'm going to buy him an ice cream for getting in trouble.
Oh, bless. Um, Eddie's saying that he thinks Tommy's keeping a low profile.
Who's
I
Tommy?
haven't seen him as much. I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Oh, sorry. Keebler mentioned M Star and Tommy being better moderators. Beg pardon.
Yeah, and I agree, Keebler, with that way of looking at it. The sharing links is important, but
Mm,
you do need to have, as the host, you need to have some base rules and make sure that anybody that's modding understands what it is you expect. Oh, Tommy Wood. I know who that is, kind of.
yeah, I pretty much just sub to everybody that I see when links are shared in chat. I pretty much just sub to everybody and like, oh, I'll check out their stuff later. I'm just going to sub now.
Yeah, I'll sub and then just wait for them to post stuff, because I can't. Sometimes, I mean,
Yeah.
there for a while, I was subbing to 20 people a day. Yeah, I didn't have time to go look at videos everywhere. So,
Uh-huh.
when it comes up on my notifications, I go watch.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I am because I've subbed to so many channels now. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's some people like Spirit. He goes everybody that leaves a comment. He leaves a comment and answer.
mm,
Everybody
mm,
that everybody that subs to him, he subs to them. He goes and watches one of their videos and leaves a comment, which is,
mm,
that's a lovely thing to be able to do.
yeah, it
Um,
is.
I I didn't really
Yeah,
know that was a normal practice for a lot of people until it was already
yeah.
too late.
I've seen like guys like guys that have become well-known rappers on YouTube and online, and like when they're small, they start off like replying to every comment that you say, and sometimes it's standard responses, sometimes it's a bit more. But then as they get bigger, they just can't do that because there's like,
Right.
500,000 subs and their videos are getting, 250,000 views in a couple of days. So it's a bit much.
Yeah.
So,
And when you've got a big sub count, people really like you. There's going to be way more comments. Like I get
yeah,
maybe I get 1 to 10 at the most, for the most part, on any of my videos
yeah,
of
yeah.
actual comments, and people
But,
pressing the like button doesn't happen that often either. Most of my 25 people that see almost every one of my videos.
mhm.
I love that, because I can see it going down the list, and it'll say 23, 26, 25, 28, and I'm like, those are the same little group of people. I know it.
Yeah,
I
oh,
know
yeah,
those are my peoples.
yeah,
My people.
yeah. Like your little community, like you say, people that will watch it, everyone, like you say. The thing is, like some people have got loads of subs, but they hardly, as a proportion or percentage, they don't get a lot of views. But yeah, there are like different ratios to that, but it's changed a bit with the way that YouTube have changed things as well. So
Yeah, that whole shorts thing is, I mean, that's what's driving mine right now.
mm-hmm.
Because there's been a few of the 21,000, the misuse of boobies. That's 21,000 views, and actually got a nice handful of comments from people I never saw before in there,
Yeah.
not just
Well, yeah, it will do with that many views.
That's
You'd
a
hope
lot
somebody
of-
leave a comment.
yeah.
Yeah.
and
Keeper says not to sub to Anon One because he's an anti-auditor. I don't think I've
Okay.
seen that. I don't think I've seen that person, but yeah, I'll bear that in mind. Should I play another video then?
yeah, go for it. So let a couple of them in a row play or whatever.
Yeah, I know I've seen this one, but I can't really remember what it is. But yeah. Oh, have I put it on?
Oh, I love that.
Don't be a horny bumble. Have a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I made that on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh. What? Oh, how did you do that?
You know how like when we're doing a chat there, a video chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll put on all the filters and we're talking about like that. I love that crown that I found the other day, but
Yeah.
just those, and then
Oh,
I just record it. I make a recording of it, and there it goes.
Oh, that's well, there you go. That's a bit good. How do you record it then?
Also when we're chatting on Facebook Messenger, I'll send you a little quick video because I don't have enough finger to type all of what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So you just do that, and you can access the effects and the filters through that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have no idea. That's a bit nifty.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That's where I very first found when I first started. That's the very first place I ever used the filters and figured out how all that worked. And since I knew that, it really helped me have a step up. I didn't just come from nowhere on TikTok. I kind of had an idea of what was happening.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Hey, Ray's back.
Hey.
What is that, Ray? Is that something you want played? Is it yours?
That was me. I think that was. Oh, was he? Oh, Ray. Oh, okay. Has he got ties to Swindler's cat? Oh
my goodness! All this troll talk.
I did the wrong thing. Hang on. I'm having a senior moment again.
That's what we do. Is that your video, Ray?
If I can never get it.
Yes, full permission. Gotcha.
Yeah, it is. It is one of our Ray's. Right, let me just remember to change it on StreamYard. And then talk to yourself while the amateur gets it set up.
Orange with hearts.
And if you want to read my mind, just go ahead.
Oh, the onesie. We went onesie. That's a good.
It has a booty flap.
I'm not gonna lie, but your problems are bigger than mine.
My onesie, guys.
That's beautiful. I love it. That's right. That's right. Be a real man. Wear a onesie. Don't be fucked up about it.
That's really cool. I really like that. I like the onesie as well, because that doesn't work in English because it'd be one Z. But yeah, that was cool. Love it.
You know that I don't know what the company was, but like Gerber or something, they absolutely trademarked the word onesie. You're not allowed to use it anywhere else.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for the babies, you're not allowed to just call something you made a onesie because you're messing with their trademark and whatnot. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they went hardcore on it too.
Oh yeah, copyright protection is a big deal for some companies for sure. Yeah,
the deal.
That's gone into my Ghibli playlist. That has.
That's so sweet.
So that's cool. No, I really like that. It's awesome. Right, let's have a look. What else have I managed to? Why have I got two of those open? That's silly. So this is another. This is kind of just an unusual video and a bit silly. So it's working on the theme. Okay. Okay.
Look at that one go. That pecan, man, it's putting out the light. Sweet. What do you do when you run out of candles? Well, a smart wizard knows you can use nuts. And if I don't eat them all, I'll put them to a scientific use. Believe it or not, each one of these nuts has a fuel source, an oil, that has as much or maybe even more caloric content than the wax that this candle uses as fuel. Ooh, look at that one go. It's burning. I'll move down to this one. There it goes. You can kind of tell which of these has the most oil in it, can't you? The ease of ignition kind of gives away the caloric content of each one of those nuts. There's the almond. Well, as you can see, some of these have more oil in them than others. That pecan, man, it's putting out the light. Sweet. So if I'm trapped on a desert island without any candles, I guess I want to find the pecans or the cashews, maybe the Brazil nuts. Probably ought to forget the almonds.
Yeah, not everything's funny. I also, I'm a big old nerd, and I love science and weird stuff, and
No, it's just kind of cool, isn't it? It's like if the lights go out and you haven't got any candles, then pecans are the way to go.
Yeah, you can also take your Vaseline and a matchstick or something else that will absorb the Vaseline, and you can put a matchstick in the top of your Vaseline and light it on fire, and it's a candle.
So yeah, you're using the matchstick as a wick.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I've always been liking those emergency type things, because there for a while, like around 2012 when we all thought the world was going to end in December, we were watching prepper shows all the time.
Right.
And wishing that we could do that kind of stuff, but we just were watching it and getting some good advice. Like, you know how you can leave your eggs on the counter?
Yeah. It was years before I was told that. Yeah.
We can't leave our eggs on the counter because they go and they scrub them and get all the protective coating off of them. So then the eggs start being able to be attacked by bacteria and stuff. But when you get your eggs here in America that you can't leave on the counter, and you take some mineral oil and you cover them in mineral oil, you can leave them in the cabinet.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to put them in the fridge.
That repairs the shells, I guess, right?
Yeah, it holds them and makes them last a lot longer, and they don't have to be refrigerated.
Yeah, you can use oil to preserve foods. Like you pickle foods and you sugar and you salt them, and you can oil things as well. Elray says that the nuts are a hobo heater. Yep.
I mean, whatever you can find and whatever you can find that works. I never thought to burn the nuts. I knew they were full of oil.
I've always wanted to avoid burning nuts.
Meh.
I mean, I can't think of anything worse, really. Well, I can, but yeah. Toasted nuts and I could buy. You're standing too close. Just back away. Where's the fire guard? Sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
you've got the male look at things. I got the female look at things. You got the organized persons look at things. I got the chaotic
Hold on.
look at things.
Let's not oversell ourselves here. Have you seen how bad I am at queuing up videos? Seriously.
No, you'll get better. We really need to make a. We just need to make some damn playlists that cover every topic, and then whenever, especially once we do like start hosting special guests and whatnot, like we're gonna have the V for Vets, the Bud and KY show. They're gonna come by this month sometime, maybe next month. I'm not sure, but they've said they're real happy to come, and we're gonna host them and have a live stream and let everybody know. Because I've got a different group than what they've got,
Yeah.
And the more places they go, it's a lot. It's a lot of what's it called, exposure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For them, and I think that they're doing a really good thing, and I want to support that.
No, absolutely. I think it's.
But KY are great people too.
Yeah. No, it's great to see what they're trying to do. So anything to support.
El Rey has, one of the big things El Rey does is homeless, feeding the homeless too. He's got this little route that he used to take, but now that he is the homeless, I wonder are you still all hooked up with people and doing some stuff like that, or just having to feed yourself now? I don't know. I'm worried about you. I know you're gonna be okay.
Well, yeah.
But he's a good-hearted fella, Ray is.
Well, like I say, that's not a bad idea. Camping stove. That's not a bad idea. No, but like I say, I just looked the onesie video already, so.
Yeah.
There's not everybody would be confident enough to wear one of those, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we aren't teaching our boys to become men. They're too fucked up about things, thinking someone will think they're gay or something, and just ridiculous. It's harder now. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You still got your bike? Is your bike still good? He's got an electric bike. Electric bicycle.
Oh, electric bicycle. Oh, cool.
Yeah, and see, he would be toting the little wagon behind his bike, and he would put the live stream camera on the front, and he would just head out, and so we'd get to be like riding on his bike with him and stuff. It was cool.
Is that through like country or city or?
Yeah, it's some back road, back path road stuff.
Nice. Oh, cool.
But, he had a mission, and I respected the hell out of that.
No,
I was doing stuff like that too, but I wasn't mobile. I was doing it in my yard, but
yeah, certainly. That's the thing, though. People take on or can help in different ways. People have different talents and stuff like that. Oh, 2 bites of train and tent, cool. Also mobile and can like hunker down anywhere that you stop. That's cool.
Yeah, and then somebody stole his phone and took over his YouTube channel and all kinds of. Well, I don't know if they took over his YouTube, but he couldn't get back into it.
Oh crap!
Yeah, it was really fucked up. He was pissed off. Good. He gets pissed off too. He does. He's got a temper, but he's always talking about taming the animal within.
Well, yeah, it's one of the struggles of being human, they say. So
yeah,
trying to balance the two. So
well, he spent all those years growing up and everything, fighting, I guess, to survive. I'm guessing. I know that that's a thing that some people fight. They have to be an actual, warrior of sorts just to make it through their damn neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool. Oh, you mean she's tiny so she can get in there? You put her on in there? That's funny.
donation bins here, you'd have to be a squirrel or something to get in them, I think. We've only got like little holes.
You know what? They have many free stores down there, Ray? Because like here, even in this little town that I was living in, they had a place that was a pantry, and it helped with it had restrictions, but it helped with an electric or water bill, or help you buy medicine. I think everybody qualified for $15 worth of help per year, and that was that. So once a year, you could get $50 worth of help, whether it was buying your prescriptions or paying 50 on your electric or water or towards your rent or whatever. Oh yeah, I hear you exactly.
Yeah.
People don't understand how lucky they've got it, how good they've got it, because they let little minor inconveniences, or when something doesn't go the way they want, they let it just devastate them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I've tried to help homeless guys around where I am, and was out with the charity and stuff. And like you say, some people have just got no idea what they're talking about at all. Drives you insane. And I'm not, I wasn't even homeless, so, and it used to get on my nerves.
It just shows the privilege, And I'm not a racial privilege, because it could be any race that is doing well. It could be any race that's not doing well.
But but it's like social economics, what where you are in life or whatever. That link that I've just put in, Free Cycle. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but people basically upload stuff that they don't want anymore, and you can just go and pick it up for free. So I've got like a really nice double tape deck off of there in the past. So yeah, if anyone can make use of that, then there you go.
Hey Ash, what are you doing?
Hi Ash. Ash can, yeah?
Yeah, Ash can.
It took me a while to remember what GTSY was when I saw it in chat. I'm like, I've seen that before. What's it mean? Gutsy. No, that's not it.
See you later, Ray.
Oh, see you later, Ray.
It's good to see you, Ash. I popped in and threw you an up thumb. It was either today or yesterday. I don't remember, because that's the way my brain works. But I saw you were on. I popped in there and flipped up thumb, which is what I do. And I don't know what y'all were talking about, but I was just kind of like trying to go and throw up thumbs on everybody at the time. Everybody that was live. But I didn't have enough brain cells or whatever it takes to be able to sit through figuring out what was happening. But I wanted to be supportive, so everybody does things their own way. And I'm weird. Sometimes my emotions or my logicness, my logic brain, one or the other or both will go out of sync. And I just can't deal with. There's just very little I can deal with. I have to watch David Attenborough videos. That's all I can do is watch Planet Earth or whatever, because that's
like help center you again and chill you out.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Oh, there for a while. When I first found it, when I first started living on Netflix, he had a bunch of stuff on there, and that's when I learned about him and his voice. And I love his voice.
He's a national treasure.
I mean, he is.
When he passes away, there's going to be so many people who are going to be devastated, because like I grew up with him, and like everything that he made, I watched all natural history programs anyway. But his in particular, like you say, his voice and everything, yeah, it's just, and with the stunning photography as well, it's just amazing.
But I would when I was on Netflix and kind of living on Netflix right before I was living on YouTube, I would turn it on every night when it was time to go to bed. I would put on one of the David Attenborough shows, because I'd already seen them so many times that I didn't have to, as I was going to sleep, I didn't have to keep opening my eyes to see what interesting thing he was showing. The picture was in my head, so I could just close my eyes and just,
And like you say, it's just a relaxing thing because he's talking about nature while you're drifting off to sleep, right?
Yeah, and some of that stuff is just so funny and
Oh
so
yeah.
and really interesting. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
love that. You know, and he's got all
Oh,
he gets into the monkeys, and you know I love monkeys.
yeah, both the band and the animals, right?
And the animal.
Right, I'll be right back. I've just got to um, pop to the roof for a second.
That's cool. Yeah, so I asked Limey on a oop, asked Limey on a messenger. We were talking, and I was like, "You feel like being silly on a live stream?" And this is what he saw whenever he first got on there, and I was like, "Is it too much?" Yes, it's too much, but it's just right for you. I'm like, thank you. I'm glad to see you guys coming in, hanging out. I just wanted to be a happy, silly place, but we were woefully unprepared for keeping that silly going. That's all right. You know, we're still learning how to use all the bells and whistles and things and whatchamajiggers and whatnot on the StreamYards. I tell you, it uses a lot of battery. Oh, yeah, I got my. There it is. No, there it is. Oh. So what are you guys up to? You guys have any of your own videos you want to play that are funny? Nothing serious. Nothing serious. And it
No,
has to be yours because I don't want to get in trouble.
no, no.
It can be seriously good music that you make if you're a music maker. I think that's
Mm.
acceptable within a fun stream.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because I've been having to think through what are we going to do when we start really having like maybe I do actually start doing the weekly fun and giggles and the shits and giggles stream, you know,
Mhm,
with games and show and tell and everything.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Whatever.
I'm not holding you to that one. You could volunteer for it if you wanted, but I kind of came up with that whole thing, you know, by myself, and I
Yeah,
understand if I haven't
I,
already
I'm
asked you.
kind of, I'm beginning to see a pattern developing here, but it's all good. Honestly, it's all good because I understand you get carried away. So
I
it
do get
might be, because it might be that like, because I have to be a butler for Gypsy, who you can see on screen, right? And
yeah,
yeah, so well, we're trying not to ignore chat, Keebler. We're
yeah.
definitely trying
I'm
to
watching it.
pay attention to you guys, which is yeah. But yeah, I've got butler duties, so I have to fit that in as well. Otherwise, Gypsy will not only look cross, but she will be cross. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but we are just in case y'all don't know, we're planning on keeping to do the birthday month celebration every month. It, we got a real good response for that, so that's gonna be fun. And then we're doing spotlighting channels. I mean, it could be any kind of channel, or even not even just channels. I got a hold of some people on TikTok that are just they're activists or big mouth ladies that just want to talk. Hey, hey there, brother. How you doing?
Ah, embarrassed to be
Here,
American, hiya. So
you're
yeah,
eating.
like say, we're just gonna try different things and see how it goes,
Yeah,
isn't it? And we're just gonna have fun and like might just have a one-off idea and yeah, just have to see what
but
happens.
yeah, and so the other thing was to have like themed. If it's not necessarily spotlighting a channel, but just to have a theme of, and then find people that are well versed and have experience and stories to tell about that theme, you know.
Yeah, so we could invite David Attenborough to talk about nature, for example.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't it though? I'm embarrassed.
Oh,
Elsewhere.
long one.
Yeah. No, I've seen people say similar, like, you know, and some other channels have said, oh, we can't ignore chat, but like you say, a lot of the time it does. I can see it some of the time, because if there's like two people that are really getting into it, then it could be hard to pay attention to chat as well. But like to ignore chat for the entire time that you're on stream is a bit rude. So
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're here. We're here to hang out with everybody that comes in the chat.
Exactly.
You know, it's not just the people that come up on the panel. Because, I mean, my whole thing is about laughing together and making community and friends and being kind to each other and building each other up. Because there's enough of the rest of the other of that, you know.
Yeah.
There's plenty of
it's
the
like,
negative.
It's like people that weigh their cheese. You just don't need that negativity in your life.
Yep, absolutely.
You should just say, I want that size of a slab, and that should be it. Give me a slab of cheese. Right. Oh, that. It's not supposed to be a. Oh. It's not supposed to be a joke video, but it was funny reading the comments. But it's you'll recognise these guys, Snark. Just
that's cool.
Oh. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Oh, baby, I'm right here. You'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till.
Yeah, that was hilarious. In the comments was like, oh my god, it was like a fire. I just kept having people go, no, they're not dead. They're not dead. They're just asleep.
Yeah, it was like you were playing a blooming canine snuff video or something, and it's like, no, seriously, they're just sleeping. You can see one of them kind of snoring.
Yeah, I just had no. That was the first shorts that I made using the YouTube. The whole thing. It was just I only made that on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
You know where it says create your own short, and as I did the black and white, and I found that song that was just like what I was thinking. I'll never be alone. They'll be with me from dusk till dawn, and they're sleeping. And you know, I laid down and went to sleep if I wanted to because they were right there on the bed with me.
Yeah. Well, one of them, like I say, is snoring, and you can see their fur moving. But yeah, people. It was a bit. It was a bit like no. Honestly, I didn't film my dead dogs. That would just be a bit weird.
Oh, I know. And who puts dead dogs on their bed?
Fine.
I mean, I would have had to have just killed them or something.
Well,
that's horrible. No wonder they were crying.
Quite. So Eddie was saying that it only applies if you're trying to build bigger and better.
I'd settle for keeping whoever comes around happy, you know? Yeah. If I never got any more subscribers or anything.
Yeah, because if you've got the good interactions and people, you know, get on and absolutely, then it doesn't really matter. So, Keebler says about some channels only acknowledge the ones that donate, and I've seen that, like, you can't, or like some people have got a separate website set up, and if you're on their own website chat, they pay attention, but not if you're on YouTube.
Right.
So there's things like that go on. And
there are things like that go on.
Yeah, because like some of those websites you've got to pay money to sub to, so that means essentially again you only get noticed if you're paying money, which is a bit off. Because at the end of the day,
there is the whole thing about having so many subscribers. that you don't have that individual attention to give. You know, I mean, if
Yeah.
there was 500 people in this chat right now,
Mhm.
holy fuck, we couldn't even keep up with what was being said. Much less would we be able to participate much. You know.
Yeah. 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 So
But we're
yeah, and it's,
definitely watching the chat as it goes. It's
yeah.
right there
Because
on the thing.
like Eva says as well, you're using a medium which is supposed to be by default interactive, and then you're not taking advantage of that. So you may as well be just doing like a radio show. Because I wouldn't even say
Yeah.
a podcast, because you could interact with real time on that. But you know, an old-fashioned broadcast radio show, the only way
Yeah.
you're going to interact is either phoning or sending a postcard in the snail mail. So not
Mhm.
quite the same as real time and stuff like that. So yeah, and it's cool to share links in chat for things that you know people find interesting or have a laugh at or whatever. All of that.
Hey, I'm gonna duck for a second. You can play some videos or run the show and tell
Okay.
jokes, dance, whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna stop for just
I'm not going to tell any jokes. I can't remember. I laugh at jokes and then forget them 5 seconds later. So I'm going to try. I watch channels with that many people in chat from hobby. Only like my small channels for chat. Yeah, yeah. Because like I say, the big streamers and political debaters that I've watched a lot of in the last 18 months, like the chat will be going really quick. There's loads of people in there. And like I say, half the time you won't get noticed anyway because you have to sub to their channel. So, and there's a lot of yeah. Right, I'm going to try and find another video. I don't. Stop already. Let's see.
I just sent you an email, brother.
Hello.
Hello. I sent my brother an email.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
I was telling him because I don't think he checks his email very often.
yeah. It's like Keeper says as well, the big channels only care about views, which is why the bigger you get, it seems like people go more and more towards drama and less focusing on what in their community, less focusing on what
Yeah.
they're actually supposed to be about. So because again, like division drives views, doesn't it, or engagement a lot more than
Exactly.
being nice to each other, it seems. So yeah. Right, I'm just trying to find another.
Hey, Dot. How you doing?
Oh, it's like .com.
So
Oh
much
yeah.
for that idea. It was a great dream, though. What? What?
What, hey? Don't know.
What happened, Dot? That you usually seem so much more positive than that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all.
Because my idea is my idea. I mean, we're here to be friends and family and whatnot, and have a
Mm-hmm.
nice interaction. I am gonna be somebody's mama and not let them and ground their ass if they act ugly around here. This is my room, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Read the comment above. Okay, sorry about that.
I'm not sure.
Oh, hey, brother.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Just woke up.
Yeah.
Well, all right, then you're ready to go. Yeah, it does seem like there's been a lot more negativity lately.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, somebody said that on another stream earlier today as well. So just seems to be getting worse.
And that's one reason that I really got motivated to start doing the live streams here like this, you know, because there's not going to be any ugly. and
Yeah.
there's so
Except
few
me.
places to go where you can relax. Oh, hush.
I'm just plain fucking ugly.
Oh my God, you boys and your ugliness and whatever. Damn.
With your boys and your whatness?
Well,
No, I just missed the
don't
word.
understand. You know, that's just crazy. If I went around going, "Ooh, I'm ugly," what the hell?
Well,
I'm gorgeous.
I mean, about me personally, I just think it's realistic. So it's not I'm not being self-deprecating or put myself down. It's just realism.
Then can't you leave it up to someone else to decide if they think you're ugly or not? And don't you know that if your heart is beautiful, it comes out to where, you know, I mean, I believe that. I live that.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no,
matter
I think
what
you're right.
somebody's face looks like or whatever. If I judged people like that, then they'd be allowed to judge me like that, and I don't want to hear that shit. You know, Oscar,
Yeah.
are you in here? Where you at, Oscar? Oscar, come get a bite. Good boy. Oh yes, Chuck, you can have another one. Yes, you can have another one
Oh, it's
too.
natural.
Oh,
What's that?
bless you, Ray. That's the kind
I
of
mean, you know, the
thing.
trolls point you in somewhere, in some directions, but they're easy to deal with.
Yeah, I think like it's orchestrated by the algorithm for one, but I don't know if you mean like individual people doing it, but it's
Hey,
also
God, how you
natural
doing?
progression because it's like human nature to some extent. So I don't know. I'm new here, so I don't
Yeah.
really. But like in general terms, so.
Now there's negativity. There's negativity everywhere.
Everywhere.
I got a local website for our neighborhood, our
Mm-hmm.
local neighborhoods, and even these people, they can't keep it out. They gotta, you go there, you find information and stuff like that, but then people are complaining about certain things in the area, and then you got the complainers about the complainers.
Oh
And
yeah.
those are the rich people who just say, it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, you can just
So
get dragged into
I
a
just started
downward
to be
spiral,
pissed
can't you?
towards them.
Oh, Coke can stove. That sounds like a good idea. This is the kind of thing like people dropping in tips for each other and websites and stuff like that, and help each other out as best we can. So.
And he's homeless, Keeler.
Yeah, no.
You need something
yeah.
that's going to last, not something you can.
Well, something that you can go get, go stick your hand and grab a couple of cans, and all of a sudden you've got a heater / cooker. That's a good thing.
Yeah, like if you haven't got access to
a
anything
lot
else
of
at the
times
time,
whenever you're having to live in a tent, somebody come by and steal your shit.
That's why I don't understand why people don't live underground.
Oh dear.
Sorry? Why people live on the ground?
Why don't they live underground? He said.
Oh, underground, sorry. Right.
Some people do.
Mm-hmm.
I made a grill out of a shopping cart once.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an old building around here that one of the guys I know lives underneath the floorboard. Well, he sleeps underneath the floorboards, so he doesn't live there, but yeah. So at least it's dry apart from anything else. Hidden, yeah, it's quite, because that's another thing. You kind of want somewhere dry and hopefully warm, but not necessarily findable. Blimey.
People are starting to blow up dollar stores, man. They're getting big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't mean they're burning down the dollar store?
No. They're just getting.
Okay.
They're popping up everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had Dollar Tree and Dollar General over here, so it must be quite big. Because we don't have them here, so we have pound shops or 99p shops. So So. Oh, is this I was wondering if there's a hit group going around to purposely upset. Yeah, no, quite. No, I know. I'm having to be really careful about what I'm buying at the moment because I'm on the welfare, or however you want to call it. So. But yeah, Eddie's saying that there might be.
Hey, Raha, how you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, Eddie's wondering if there's like a group going around purposely trying to wreck the community, which is always possible.
Seems like it.
Or people just evolving into grumps and moaners.
I think a lot of it's got to do with the pandemic and the high pressure political crap that's been going on.
There's so many different factors, I think, as well, like you say. So.
Like a lot of stuff happened.
What it is people can't figure out how to live beneath their means.
Yeah.
Within their
That's
means,
what's really the problem. I live on I think 1,200, 1,200 every month for 3 people.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
You know, I mean, if you got a big house, maybe not live in a big house. If you're buying the Twinkies and the Ho-Hos and the Oreos, maybe not buy that stuff. Live within your means, not don't try to live the fucking American dream that they shove down our throats that is impossible to live.
Yeah, when I was working at the convenience store, I barely made any kind of money, but I was keeping my family afloat with it, and I realized at that point that there's people that live in $250,000 houses, which is a lot for here, and they've got jobs where they get $75,000 a year or whatever, but that they were living on exactly the same shoestring. Holy crap! Any minute it could go all wrong, and I'm homeless and they're lost everything. They were living just like I was, paycheck to paycheck. Even though their car payment was the same as every bit of money I got every month.
There's a car.
Oh, blimey.
Medical bills, though.
I forget the car, but there's a car out there. There's a car out there that to get an oil change, it costs the amount of a regular car.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that just boggles my mind. I just look at it and go, why? Because you can. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I've always found it a point of pride that I was able to do so much with so little. Saving money is making money, and I've always taken pride in that. Whereas there's people that look down on it, and I'm just like, well, you're twisted. I made up a bunch of jewelry, some necklaces and bracelets when me and Steve got married that I handed out at the wedding that day. As I was seeing people before the wedding and everything, I was giving them a necklace or whatever, and my dad's girlfriend, I was like, here, and this one's got the dove on it. There weren't very many doves, the beads. There were only a few doves, and it was one of the necklaces with the doves. So I was telling her that I thought it was special, and here I'm giving it to you, and she's like, oh, I can't take that. Here, let me pay you for it.
If you're in Texas,
lady,
pray for no snow this year.
Pray for it?
Grid, Texas's power grid's going to go down again. If they have like that.
Yeah.
If they have weather like
because
that.
I can't imagine that they've weatherproofed it yet.
Oh no, they haven't. They haven't even pretended to try.
They were warned about that as well. It's just incredible, aren't they?
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Like it's not not good enough that you're already a big channel, why would you want to go kill off little channels? That doesn't make any
Well,
sense. But it
because
does sound like
if the little channels are growing big, then the bigger ones could feel threatened, which, you know, then they're going to do that kind of thing. Sometimes you just get fans of the big channels just go, you know, nuts because they're like got a, you know, really strong central fan base sort of do that kind of thing, and then some streamers encourage it as well. They say, "Oh, go to their so-and-so's video and downvote it and do this and do that."
yeah, there's some rabid fan groups.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, like furries.
Sorry?
Furry potato.
Oh, yeah.
His fans are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Well, they love their furry, and people want to be assholes. I mean, I get it, but I don't do it. I'm not gonna go. I've just seen some hateful, wretched behavior in the fan thing. You know, like I watch some of those opinion and commentary channels, and they always preface every episode with, this is just our telling of facts that were available to us. We do not want you going and showing any hate to anybody mentioned in the story, because it had gotten bad.
No, that's how they say it. That's how they say it. But that's quote unquote code for them to actually go do it.
Oh, like what number do you not want me to call?
Yeah.
What's the number I'm not supposed to call?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think that, not the channels I'm talking about. There's probably, maybe they just put it on there as a disclaimer, and, they know that they're going to go get somebody. I don't know. I'm not participating in it, so.
Yep. That's why I left that community. That's why I left the community.
I know.
I mean, I watch maybe here and there, but even then I don't, if I comment, it's never anything good. Because they're not. They have lost their way completely. And they don't see it. They don't want to see it. And everybody around coddles them, saying, "Oh, it's okay. This is, you got a right to do this. Blah blah blah." You know what? I got a right not to deal with your fucking ass either.
Yeah, I'm still subscribed to a bunch of people. I never go watch their videos ever, because I know that they're probably going to be somebody else's video, or that they're just going and they're being assholes and trying to cause trouble, instead of just checking to make sure that they're doing something they're allowed to, and they're let to do that, which is what it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Those aren't the viewers you want, then, Keebler. If somebody's telling you how to run your show, run your channel,
yeah,
those aren't the people you want. Because if somebody's telling you how to fucking act and what to do and how to do it, they're not in it for you. They're in it for them. Fuck them all. Yeah. Now, I just tell them like it is. You're doing wrong. You're doing things that aren't helping your so-called, push for freedom and your rights and whatnot. All you're doing is pissing people off, and pretty soon you're going to start pissing the wrong people off, who are going to get laws passed that are going to take more of your rights away.
Absolutely backfiring.
So keep at it.
I mean, we've all seen the reports of letters and emails that go around from one police place to another police place, going, "Oh, well, we had these auditors," and have the auditors like little dossiers on them. Here's their pictures. This is what they look like. This is where they were when, and this is what they do. And they're missing. It's like, holy crap, people! Mm-hmm. It's really a simple concept. You're supposed to follow the law, especially if you're a policeman. And we all know.
Yes, the cops need to be watched. Yes, they need to be held accountable for their actions. All that neat stuff. But the thing is that a lot of the auditors are just not doing what they set out to do, what they thought they were setting out to do. And there's a large community growing, and it's growing every day, of anti-auditors. And of course, the auditors think, oh, they're just bootlickers. No, they're tired of your shit. They're tired of your shit just like I am. I keep looking at it, and I keep, I can't not agree with these guys because they're truthful. Hey, Too Tall. Good
Good
night,
to see you, Ray. Good to see you. Hope you get that sorted.
And like
So,
I've come across a bunch of them lately, and it's,
hi, Tootle.
that's why I left as well. Because it was just getting too stupid. People are getting too crazy. People believe in too many stupid fucking dumb
Sorry,
shit.
I'm just gonna let my cat in.
Yeah, and I can get past people having different beliefs of what they think is happening here, there, and what they think politically or whatever. As long as we were supposed to be coming together for a common cause of making sure that there was accountability and transparency, and
Mm-hmm.
that the corruption was going to start getting knocked down. And a lot of that is happening, and there is a lot of change going on for the good and all that. But there's also some change going on for the bad, because a lot of people, those politicians are only pandering. They're not actually up there helping anybody. They're not there to represent their constituents. They're just pandering to the people that give them the most money. That's that shit that happens. And this is not silly talk. So what are we doing? It's supposed to be silly. See, look, we done put Rob to sleep. I think I missed something.
Well, you're supposed like you just said, you're supposed to come together and be a
Not
community
Ray.
and discuss stuff and all that neat stuff. But when you make a suggestion that says, "Hey, there might be a better way," and you get shouted down by a bunch of crazy, you
Yeah,
might just be in the wrong crowd.
yeah. I mean, and maybe just the wrong channel.
Well, no, but that's all the channels. Every
No,
single
not
channel that I
all.
ever made a comment to that, hey, there's a better way to do this, guys. You don't have to be pissing off people who are just working.
Yeah, I mean, I find some of the stuff sketchy. It was one thing when they were going to businesses that had government contracts, so that technically put them under the same kind of thing as the government, which was the point. But to
Mm-hmm.
just go to the lollipop factory and stand there and then throw a fit and cause a bunch of trouble there, that just doesn't seem right. Yeah, the people need to learn that you're allowed to film whatever the hell is in public, and if you're on the sidewalk, you're not on their property, and you can film them, and that it's their responsibility to make it private if that's what they want. But I've just seen it like it's on purpose, just to cause the trouble, just for the views,
Yep.
and that's not cool.
And like with Furry, I agree with him in his principle that
Her,
him,
right? Come on now, don't make me have this talk with you right now. No,
that the churches should be, you know, investigated because they're all corrupt. Every last
there's
single one of them. Every last single fucking one of them. But the way she goes about it is wrong.
you know,
All she's doing is
and
pissing
everyone's
people off.
got the bug that's in their britches. Everybody's got the thing that bugs them the most, and that's how that's a thing. And she's felt done wrong by religion, and so she's going for them and at them and everything.
Oh
But
no,
really,
she
you're
found out
on the
what religion really
sidewalk.
was.
They need to get over themselves. Just because you're coming in and out of a church doesn't make it any less public than the lollipop factory or
Yeah, exactly. These people are just wanting to have a good Sunday, be with the people they know and share stuff with, and that's fine.
yeah. But if someone's on the sidewalk filming them, they need to be fine with that too. Just because it's church doesn't mean that changes the law and you're not allowed to look at them or whatever. That is crazy. But I
Well, a
think
lot.
that it got a lot deeper than just standing on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I apologise. Just Eddie and I were having a bit of a chat, a chat in chat. So
Yeah, Limey's got a roommate now.
no, I mean Eddie in chat because he mentioned a
Oh,
local he's
sorry.
got in the UK, and he was saying about they don't have to pay over there, and I thought, well, I'm the token Limey, so I need to explain. And the thing is, as well, not only do I live here, but like half of my family works for the NHS, so either as nurses or nursing managers. So there's all I've worked in the NHS, but only for a year and a half, and that was a long time ago. So
I just agree with Furry on the fact that the churches need to be investigated. I only advocate for the only thing I think that the way that she should do it, since she has such a large crowd, is really do it from the inside out, because that's the only way change is ever going to happen for
And I
anything.
don't think Furry's deal is that she's saying they shouldn't have freedom to whatever religion they want. You know, she just took the aspect of the auditing over there. You know, the transparency. Not the transparency. The First Amendment freedom to film anything you see in public.
I advocate for 2 words being added to the Constitution, and that's it.
Really?
Yep. Right in the First Amendment. The freedom of religion, but right after the of, put and from.
You know, that's a thing. Yeah, because, you know, as much as it's been long worked out that it's supposed to be separate church and state, the church is still running every bit of the state because they're the people, the damn politician motherfucker. See, I didn't have all my smart brain talking points up ready for all this. I was expecting we'd just be giggling and being silly today.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
It's all right. It happened before you got here too. It just keeps happening. But you know, as long as nobody's yelling and arguing, I'm all right. We're all participating in it, so it must be a good thing that we're all talking. So I like that. That's good. I just wish the whole world would just, you know, like we could just pump pot smoke in everywhere and everybody just get stoned and get the fucking hell off each other.
Well, if we bubble every city and then we pump weed in there.
Yeah, see. Who's going to pay for that? Oh, yeah, there's always, yeah, I noticed that too, Keebler, that there does seem to be some before, after, and editing going on. And then a little bit of that, what you call it, whenever you twist a story. That's what they got PR people for.
Spin doctoring?
Spin, yeah. They spin. They're spinning. If you've got to spin, then you're not telling the truth. And it's just obvious. That's the whole thing about cameras, is the camera doesn't lie. Well, no, the camera doesn't lie. And if it was just the camera, that'd be one thing. But it's not always. And not at all. You know. It'll be all right. It's all going to work out.
No, it'll never work out.
Oh, it'll work out.
No,
Everything
it never will.
works out.
No, it never will, because we all die.
No,
and
we're going to.
And they know that just as much as we know that. And all they'll do is make small changes here and there. They'll do this, that, and they'll wait till everybody fucking dies, and they'll just keep going over again. They'll try it and try it and try it and try it, because they've been doing it for thousands and thousands of years, and it's worked.
You can't have more than 150 people in a group without shit going haywire, wrong, and corrupt.
Yep. You should see my mega church here in town. 30,000 strong.
That blows my fucking mind, those mega churches.
I know. They're fucking dumb.
They used to exist. There didn't used to be that. They're fairly modern occurrence, you know?
Yeah. And this one's taken over our town pretty much, as far as, you know, on Sundays and Wednesdays.
Does it
It's ridiculous.
mess with the traffic?
Oh God, yes. This town's already have horrible traffic, and now when they come in,
Yeah, the acting suspicious and stuff. Yeah, there's several auditors that, but you can be suspicious enough just doing the thing, plainly doing the thing that you're supposed to be checking on. The filming from the sidewalk or whatever, doing the things that going in and ordering records from a government agency. All those things, just they're normal things you're supposed to be able to do, which cause even the government and everybody else to lose their goddamn minds sometimes. That the more they learn about it, the less it's going to be weird. So, but yeah, there's I don't remember his name, but acting all weird, hiding in bushes. I know y'all know who I'm talking about.
who, Omaha?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
He's insane. I knew that 2 years ago.
That'd be a certain kind of crazy to go poking at the bear.
No, he's crazy. He needs help. I even tried to tell people, but they won't listen. They don't care. They like it because that's what he does. And so, he does what they want. Him being crazy. It's going to get him shot one day. It's going to get more than a few auditors shot sooner or later.
And I'm surprised there haven't been more.
Me too.
Didn't one guy get killed and he was an auditor and I think he was real young and the cops got him.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. Put tape over mouth while filming. That's a thing. That would look great. That makes great optics. But yeah, curiosity unlocks a lot of emotions and feelings. Yeah. Especially if you're not used to seeing it, like, the smaller towns, or towns where almost everyone in it all has the kind of same mindset and the same beliefs, a really solidly homogenous kind of town. You bring somebody in that looks different or acts different or just all of a sudden starts doing something they've never seen before. But yeah, it makes them act crazy. Yeah. Y'all remember that? Did you ever watch America? What was it? America's Got Talent. And there was a comedian named Tape Face, and he had a big tape over his.
I think
that guy was hilarious, man.
Yeah,
it was hilarious. He never said a word.
Eddie's asking you a question, Snark.
Can you highlight the chat like I was doing, Limey?
Sorry.
I guess you can.
Yeah.
Auditor ID with the BB gun. I don't know. I didn't really know who it was, and I never really saw some good coverage on it, and I don't know why. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. See, like I said, I did not have any of the whole story like that. It's like there'll be a lot of things I'll be like, oh, well, what happened with that situation? And then you never hear about it again. There's no updates. And that happens a lot when they're like San Joaquin will be pulling videos from people that don't do cop watching really. But this one time they caught the cops in a video and the cops were acting like assholes. Oh, I hate that. They shouldn't kill the crazy people. We're important.
It's not their fault that they called them and they thought they had no other choice because there's no one else to call. And the police aren't equipped to handle mental problems with anything. They're trained to just arrest and detain because that's all they know.
They're not trained and capable of handling, innocent
Well,
citizens.
they're not much smarter than the people that they're dealing with. Actually, they're actually dumber.
They're dumber and more prone to violence on purpose. That shit
Yep.
is all on purpose. Crazy.
They need
Shot
wider
it.
training both in the UK and the US because, like you say, the cops get called for somebody having a mental health breakdown here and they don't always deal with it very well either. So you're less likely to get shot by the police here, but that can still happen. You get tased, and it's just because there've been people here that have been killed by police because they're mentally ill and so.
It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Are you still there, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
I've done.
I was, I'm scrolling through to see if I had those things were already made up, but I don't have one for this particular situation.
Oh, okay. Oh, like a banner or something, you mean?
Yeah, the banners.
Oh, okay. All right.
I reckon we'll just start making them as it comes up and saving them, and then they'll be there for us to choose from.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I've got another video ready, so...
All right.
Well,
yeah, did you hear about that?
What?
Somebody is selling Spider-Man movie tickets for $2,500 or more.
Why?
Because people are stupid.
I mean, isn't it going to be in the movie theaters?
Yeah, but they're buying the tickets there, and then or I don't know what's going on exactly, but
they're like
people
reselling them.
Now they're having. I'm reading that they're having fist fights over the tickets. Actually, here's a video of it.
Oh man!
I'll take a look and see.
All right, look. You go ahead and play that video, Limey.
Well, the thing is, I cancelled it, but hang on a second. I will just get back to it.
No doubt, Keeler.
What are you doing? Smoking pot.
Oh, it's from Mexico.
What's up?
I thought that was so funny when I saw her, the first part of that she did. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, my raccoon's got to get in there. I call that raccoon cuckoo. And, in memory of my little pet raccoon that I had for a little bit.
You had a pet raccoon?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call her a pet. We found her in the yard in a flower pot. And, and, what the hell was she doing there? She was a little baby, a tiny little baby. So I went out there and I picked her up and I brought her in and I got the little bottle and the goat milk and made her a little bed cage and she was my little cuckoo. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
She was so
cute, but I found like trash rats or something, or
trash pandas is what some people
trash
like.
pandas. That's it, and I think that's mean.
It is mean, but it's adorable too.
No, it's not. It fits them perfectly. They're trash pandas. That's where they live. That's what they do. They're trash pandas.
Oh, blimey. We battled 43.
Yeah, I don't watch San Joaquin. I don't watch SGB. I don't watch any of them anymore. They're all they're all the ones that have lost their way completely.
I still stay sub to San Joaquin because he is still highlighting videos and channels and that's a necessary thing, and
Yeah, but
the
you
bigger
know,
your audience is,
I don't know. It
you
might
know,
be because I'm older. I don't know. You know, but I'm seeing. When you step away from what you're in and you look
yeah.
from the outside in, you can see the problems much better. And all I see is these people. They have lost. They've lost their damn minds.
I mean, who'd have known there was that much money in this? The amount of money that some of
Yeah,
these
I know.
guys are making is insane. I mean,
But
I
you
don't
know,
fault them that they're making money, but no, not every channel. You could never highlight every channel.
one good doesn't forgive all the bad. You know, that's my thing as well. It's like everybody when I first got around. Well, not first, but when I was first getting into it, everybody was all about blind justice. Has anybody heard from him in any amount of time?
Yeah, he's been popping up lately.
Oh yeah, nice. Is he?
Yeah, while you were gone. While you were gone.
Oh, while I was gone,
Yeah.
I might be going again because something shit happened last night, and I'm just not dealing with it.
I don't understand exactly why you feel like you have to do the leaving the way you're doing it. All you have to do is quit going and looking at the videos.
Yeah, I know, but that's
You
what I
know?
meant. Pretty much, it's just it's it's. I think it's something I have to deal with. It really is, in my own way.
Well, yeah. I was just saying I didn't understand your way.
Well, duh.
Well, duh. Yo, I gotta pee. Play a video or something. Or did he leave? Did Bobby leave too? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
American Amy's great. I just don't like the way the men around her treat her, and are constantly hitting on her.
There's some shit going
American
on there,
Amy.
yeah.
I think it's
Right.
disgusting.
Well, yeah, there's just no need for that all the time, is there?
And that nobody speaks up about it, and none of the other men around her that you know, like me, I try speaking up, but I'm just like, they don't want to hear it, they don't want to see it, they don't hear, you know. I'm like, fine, well, you don't need me around.
How does Amy take it? We talk about American Amy, or
Yeah.
How does she take it herself? Does she just ignore
You
them?
know, well, she just accepts it. You know, oh, they're just
Right.
being friendly. They're just being nice. They're just trying to be, you know, cute and funny. No, you have to be a man to understand what men are doing.
Well, yeah. I mean, some women do too, but it's just
Yeah, Acura is pretty good too. A lot of the girl ones are. A lot of the women out there that you know, they act a little bit better. But I don't know.
it might just be her way of dealing with it, because it's like, you know, men could be acting like that, but then they might like get shitty if she tells them to calm it down or whatever. So it might just be her way of, you know, trying to navigate it through. They're just being men.
They're just being men, and they are being men. But you know what? They're creeps.
That is also a cop out, though, isn't it? Because, like Keebler says, if you say that, it's like, oh, they can't help themselves because they're men, and clearly they could help themselves because not all men do that. So, as you say, 43. So, yeah. I just think it's like easier in some ways for a man to say, oh, a woman should do X, Y, Z, but because women's experience is different, and it's like I say, it's harder to navigate because, you know, like in real life, if two guys piss each other off, they could have a fight, but like a woman might be more hesitant if the guy's known to be violent, because on average he's going to be bigger than her. So it's things like that. So it's tricky. So, yeah.
I'm back.
Hey. Right, I did have another video kind of queued up. So this one is a bit weird, but it is also silly and funny. So
is it mine?
Oh, actually, yeah. I just thought maybe I can't play this. Can you see what it is, Snark? Or can you all see what it is?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Is that alright to play?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, okay, cool. Sorry, I was just double checking. Oh. Sorry, technical difficulties. Hang on a second.
If she's the one putting it up, she has to press play.
No, it's me. I'm having a moment.
Yeah, he's in charge of the projector.
Ah, okay.
Oh, crumbs. I've no idea what's going on now. Hang on. I'm
You're
sorry.
so putting on all this.
I got into the swing of it, and now, like I say, I was having a moment. I do apologise.
Alright, oopsies, I'm surprised. My poops, my poops, my poops. What you gonna do with all that poop? All that poop? Yeah, woo, woo. I'm a poop, 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 poop. Oh yeah, gonna get loopy off my poopy. My poop, my poop. That's right. My poop, my poop, my poop. Check it out. I drive my parents crazy. The poop I need every day. She's Bart Jacobs swag. Designer bag.
Holy fucking Christ.
I know, that's crazy, isn't it? I had no idea what it was for or anything. I'm like, did they just say my poop will make you loopy? What the fuck is happening? Smoking poop? Oh my god!
It's just so bizarre and weird. Have
What's
you
the
ever seen
thing?
those shows on TV that show you all kind of like adverts from around the world that are like funny or just weird or whatever?
Go somewhere, cats. Get the hell and go and go and go. Jesus.
Hey, sis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off for a little bit. I got some things I got to do.
All right, that's cool.
Nice to see you.
I don't know how long we'll be here, but you're welcome back anytime.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Later.
All
Right.
right. Later. Maybe I shouldn't have chose that video.
Well, that video, it came to find out from what I heard anyway, that, there's our American toilets and maybe the British ones too, they're not very good for your butt.
Yeah.
You end up with hemorrhoids and things because of the angle that your stuff is at. And so you should be putting your feet up higher. And I think that someone told me that is a kind of commercial for a little stand you put in front of your toilet so that you can put your feet up higher.
Yeah, I showed you
I'm like,
video.
what a way to market that to little girls, though. That's a really strange way to market that.
I still don't, because I don't even think that's what that is, but I just don't know what it is at all. Because I showed you the advert about putting your feet up higher.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what that is that we just watched. It's just bizarre.
It was just insane. Get loopy on my poopy. What?
People are saying it's like when men show clips of women kissing and such and don't care if it offends women, but none will ever show clips of men kissing or such. Which is
Well, it should. That's some hot shit right there.
Brokeback
Mountain. Whenever one of them shows up to meet the other one and they hadn't seen each other in so long, and he grabs him by the ears and plants a big kiss on him. Oh man, everybody in my family had to watch that movie like 20 times because we had a copy of it and I just watched it over and over again. It's a sad story. It's a love story. It don't matter. Always loved each other. People should get right.
Well, that's the way I see it. It's just like the emotions are the thing that's important. And as long as it's consenting adults and all that. So
yeah. I mean, for fork's sake, it's just, and that's more where religion comes in and is fucking things up. There are religions where they understand that it's a real thing. It's a thing that happens all over the animal kingdom, and every bit of it is all just natural in the way it's supposed to be. But then there are those that turn all the whole people that go to the church just turn into a bunch of judgmental assholes that have to feel like they're supposed to run somebody else's life. It doesn't make any sense, but that is the way it is.
Oh, that's
That's
it.
one reason I stand up for it, because I want to make sure that I'm not letting anyone get away with that right in front of me. You know?
Yeah, it's like you said. There's some religions or some denominations of some religions that take a dim view. But I'm just trying to think what that video is that I showed you. Ah, here we go. The thing is, Snark, I found the advert, but would we get done for copyright streaming an advert? I guess not. I don't know.
No, don't do it.
Sorry?
Don't do it. 'Cause I don't.
No, that's what I was thinking.
You only get 3 fucking strikes. It's a fucking baseball game here.
No, absolutely. Like I say, like that's why I was checking with you, because I thought of sharing it, and then I thought, oh, it's an advert, so it's a bit different to like a TikTok.
I mean, in the very first, that birthday stream, the very first thing when I go to have a stream and we're having a big party, and son of a biscuit, we got thrown out a little bit for a copyright claim, you know? And it turned it off. We had to sit there in the dark for a little bit till we could come back.
Oh no. You got like a timeout.
Yeah, you were there, weren't you?
I don't remember that, but I mean,
okay.
it was a long stream, so.
Yeah, it happened, you know, fairly early on, but because ASMR was on there and he had a video playing on his little square, but he wasn't playing the sound. But it was a music video from somebody, and it was some really awesome things. You know, I love science fiction, and it was totally a futuristic kind of thing.
That one with that guy riding a train of caravans. Yeah, that was Pucifer, because I went and looked it up after the stream. But yeah, I didn't realise it went black for a while. It's too busy.
Because the algorithm caught the video, and I didn't even think they did that. I just thought it was just the sounds, but I guess I didn't think it through either. So
yeah, that's why some people will upload music videos, but will like mirror it so that like it's completely back to front, left to right.
Yeah,
because they're trying to dodge the algorithm picking up on the video. So
yeah. I just do not. Now they get on to me. I get copyright claims for music on my on some of those TikToks, because they're licensed and they're okay to use them on TikTok, but then I bring them over to YouTube and they're not licensed and available to use over here. So if I ever make any money off that video, it goes to the monkeys or whoever, you know.
Right. Yeah. Copyright holder, whoever that is.
Yeah, Keebler, no PDA in public. That's, you know, I get that. You know, who wants to see all that? But the thing is that you can only keep that to yourself. You can make sure you don't show any, but you can't do anything about someone else showing any, you know, affection in public. That's part of it. But you can absolutely live that way if that's your choice. But you can't legislate that kind of thing. And that's the other thing, is they keep trying to legislate morality, and it's not supposed to be like that. But this whole thing with Texas blowing up with the abortion thing and everything is just like, it just feels so last straw. Like people just the fuck are not putting up that shit anymore. And I'm glad.
Yeah, it's not not good at all.
I mean, it is, and that's a bunch of serious stuff. I can't focus in my head to think of which one of the videos that are like a couple that you can line up to play. There's just so many of them. They're swirling around. I can't catch one.
No. Like, I'm trying to chat with you, but also look for videos. So
yeah, that's cool.
I've got one lined up. I've got to remember to change the StreamYard format, share everything. Click that. Click there.
I love this one.
We have. I was always 10. Winnie, when my Reg had lost his job and we had no money, you were there by my side.
I was.
And when Reg went in to have his left leg removed, you were there by my side.
True.
When they took away his right leg, you were there right beside me. And the night Redzer died, where were you? Tell them.
By your side, Agnes.
By my side. Winnie, you're a fucking jinx.
Hey, Dog Pound. How you
I
doing,
was going to
man?
say Dog Pound's here. Hey, Dog Pound. How you doing?
We're just trying to be silly, but we got all real serious and trying to recover from the seriousness. Get silly.
We keep going backwards and forwards, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Right. I've got another one here, so hang on. Let's see if I can actually. Hey.
Came for the silly. I
There
came
you
prepared
are.
for the silly.
There you are. Right. Here we go.
I'm going insane.
Help.
You're in luck. I had to deal with this the other day. And, hold on. Yes. Yes. The mailbox made up. Because apparently, it's an epidemic. Losing these crazy rules. You know. Anyway. Got your box. And it'll be at your house tonight. Or the next day. Or yesterday. Time. They don't go in a line. But anyway, you're welcome. And we'll see how that works out for you. I'm sure you're going to be just fine. Okay?
That one's not as funny without seeing the first one.
Without the what? Sorry.
The first one, that's the second one like that. You going to bed, Dog
Oh.
Man? Just winding down. That's cool. Yeah, so the first one, both those people did the same. They did the same sound, and it was all these things are happening. I think I'm going insane.
Oh, okay. Did you
Red
want
and
me
white.
to? Oh. Did you
And
want
then
me
I
to?
decided. I told him I said I can help, and I have made up this crazy fictional magic spell drive you crazy and things you have to do to become crazy again because we can't lose any more, crazy people. That's just wrong. Anyway, and then whenever that girl did it, after I'd done the first one for the guy, that girl did it, and I was like, well, look, I already handled this once. So that's kind of how I approached the TikTok interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't seen any video with red and white pool noodles.
No, I'm just thinking, what one's that? Because I've just had a search on your channel for noodles.
Well, I don't have one like that.
Oh, okay.
But there's trends, and people will do the videos that are in the trends and make challenges and whatnot.
Yeah,
and then they really compartmentalize you on TikTok to like communities. And if I'm not really hip on all the young people, I'm not in there with them. And a lot of the young people are the ones that do the most of those dances and whatnot. Get down.
Yeah. Like the crazes and stuff like that and the fads.
Yeah, and ripping the stuff off the bathroom wall at their school and all.
Oh, yeah, because there was one of like walking up milk crates or something, wasn't there? Like,
yeah, people are just like breaking their necks and shit because kids are doing it and they don't have the sense to not do it. They're just not smart enough.
Oh yeah, apparently the red and white noodles are part of the TikTok dance craze at the moment.
Okay, I haven't seen that one yet. It's been a couple of days since I really really was spent a lot of time on TikTok looking around. I mean, a lot of the younger things will bleed through into the Gen X things that I'm mostly in. I got a lot of Gen X kind of people that I'm following and that follow me. We back each other up. Whereas the young kids say, "You need to get off of TikTok. This is for young people," and we're like, "Fuck yourself. We're Gen X. Aren't you scared?"
What was it you said was the Gen X kind of like slogan? I can't remember what it was. Oh, no
We got
fucks
no
given
F's
or
to
something.
give.
Yeah.
We got no F's to give. Yeah, I can think of them. They'll come up in my head in a minute. But you know, if you ask somebody something, it just flies out their ear. Oh, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, yeah.
And play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are very. I didn't realize it, but yeah, I'm actually one of the nicer Gen X's. There's some really salty, grumpy ones.
Oh yeah, I know a few for sure.
Yeah,
Very,
because I do give a fuck about a lot of things. I do have a pocket full of F's. They're just for special occasions.
Yeah, quite. Well, this is it. If you use them sparingly, then.
Oh yeah, play that one.
Did you hear that?
What?
Oh,
No,
could you?
no, I didn't. In my head a video because we got no F's to give, and I did that. I did one with the guy who explains what a fuck field is and why we don't have any F's to give.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it's called though. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to make a playlist from now on before we come up.
Oh yeah,
and have
absolutely.
some shit ready that because it's just too hard for me to try to remember, and then you're digging around in someone else's toy box.
Yeah, I'm trying to like chat with you and also find.
Yeah, and if we'd already had it lined up, then all you'd have to do is go to the playlist and just start playing.
Just think about what kind of stream we're going to do, and we have a basic playlist. And if somebody drops something in chat in the meantime, or we think of something, then I can go looking. But yeah, we have like one already done.
And Dog Pound does videos of some like of his crop, his grow.
Yeah, well,
he'll do videos where there's some beautiful pictures and information, I guess, how to do that.
Like, he's like chatting with people in chat, and he's playing the game, and like constantly talking and stuff, and being entertaining all at the same time. It's like, blimey, they could fall off the chair.
He's really good.
Yeah, definitely. And the music choice as well. There's a couple of people like
and how he gets away with that.
Like music choices are top notch.
Because any other place plays any of those songs, and they're just out of a lightning bolt out of the blue, and their channel's dark for a minute, or taking it off for their whole strip. But no, he just sits there playing all this music. I don't know how he gets away with it.
Right, I've got this video open on tab, so I've got it right. I've got it to the right doohickey, I think.
And if it was in a playlist, like I said, you could just let the playlist run for a little bit and play 2 or 3 of them in a row. And then,
sorry, what was that?
I think if we had them in a playlist, then, like I said earlier, you could just press start, and then the next one would play, and the next one would play, and you could let a few of them play, take up a little more space of time, and and
you could just like pause it if you need to, or what have you. Yeah,
or replay it if somebody's like, "What the fuck just happened? What did I just see?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Have you heard the any song titled F You, F Off, and F That? No.
I think I did watch that one.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about the cursey words. I really like cursey words. I know I stand up for him every day.
Yeah, I've only seen a couple of his songs so far, but I've liked the ones I've seen. So,
Oh, did
like
you see the one he did drop today about being a scapegoat? That was very
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, we saw that earlier.
Yeah, I was asking Keebler.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. I'm so
I guess I should have
sorry.
said Keebler. We're learning every. This is a learning experience.
Yeah, Keebler. Have you seen the latest one? Oh, he did one for Live Through too. Oh, okay. Yeah, he did one called Scapegoat today. It was today, wasn't it?
Well, not anymore. Now it's yesterday.
Well, yeah. Oh, you've not seen it yet. No, it's another good one. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's really a great musician. He's totally got a grip on the soft folk
Yeah.
rock sound.
Yeah, definitely.
That one sound he did sounded so much like Bob Dylan. It was wild. I mean, like Bob Dylan could sing well.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bob Dylan was a horrible singer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, because I think
poet for sure.
Yeah, there's some people that can write songs but they can't sing. But like you say, any seems to be able to write, play, and sing. So it's like multi-talented.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to play
creative
this.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm just going to play this video.
There you
go.
Retired medic here with a quick PSA. Refusing to get the vaccine, not a substitute for a personality. Hey, I get it. My parents didn't give me enough attention either. But instead of going on the internet and being a jackass about it, I learned a useful skill. Instead of coming onto TikTok and pretending to be the main character, why don't you go save a child? I'll tell you what, that gets you the attention that you want. Tyranny, you're all sheep. Versus clear, what? Kids back from the dead. Granted, most of you are morons or you wouldn't believe this absolutely ridiculous information in the first place, so being a medic is probably out of your purview, but there are other jobs that'll get you positive attention. Have you considered being a clown? Most of you are already doing a great job at that. You know what? That feels insulting to clowns. You could volunteer in your community, you know, the one that you're destroying with your ignorance. And you could start a cover band. You're already parroting other people. By the way, this has been sarcasm. I'm making fun of you. Have a great day.
Yeah, I caught 10, 20 kinds of hell in the comment section on that one. They didn't understand that I wasn't that guy. You know, they thought I was that guy, so they were cussing that guy out, but it was me reading it. But yeah. Yeah, that's back before I split off that kind of stuff. You know, kind of stuff like that, serious stuff. Well, plus I was also just batshit. Didn't understand what was happening, why people were being why they were being so resistant to something that's so normal.
Well, yeah. I thought that was more of a Generation X kind of video because it said sarcasm of generation. And I thought, or something like that. So I think it's more of a Gen X.
She's not Gen X, and so I had like a brain thing that happened because I named it Gen X, and then I was like, this guy's not Gen X, and so then I went back and changed the title, and then I don't know, it's like then I forgot that I was so far down the line away from it, I just forgot all about it.
Yeah, you lose track of things sometimes, don't you? So
I totally got cussed out in the comments on that one.
Yeah, well,
really hard.
It's gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
you can't please everybody all of the time, right? So
no, and I just thought that I loved his biting sarcasm. I loved it. I mean, he could have been talking about anything, and I've watched a lot more of his videos now. I think that's the first time I saw one of his videos, and so I've seen a bunch more of them now, and he's really funny. He's really funny.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Yeah, there's like Jimmy Carr that you mentioned the other night.
Oh yeah, that was so
He
funny.
can be really, like sarcastic, can't he? So
And he's got that whole spasticness about him. I mean, I think he talked about it before. He's like Asperger's or something, you know.
right.
So he's got a differently running brain anyway. But then he makes that fucking weird breathy sound when he's laughing. He's like, like that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is.
Right. I've got another one here, so let's
Just a small town girl
Where does she live?
living in a lonely world.
Does she stay there or was she traveling?
She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Thank you. So only a small town girl, right?
Just a city boy.
Oh, there's more people. Where's he from?
South Detroit.
I've never been there. I heard it's nice.
Took the midnight train going.
So they both took the same train and went to the same place. Gotcha.
Yeah. She's one of my favorites. Her name's Scarlett. Or that's what I call her. That I don't know what the fuck her name is. I'm all good with just calling people by their fictional character names, you know? I call you Limey. People call me Snark. It's all good with me.
absolutely, yeah. It would also help if I remember to unmute my mic as well when I'm talking.
Oh,
Hi,
yes.
Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. I was talking
That's
then
what your
and
face.
completely forgot I was muted.
Yeah, I was doing that the other night. What?
dear.
What happened?
I'm getting the hang of it, but then I forgot to change the layout then as well, you see. So we were still like
Yep.
over.
This is the practice makes perfect part, you know,
Yeah.
so that it goes a lot smoother once we're actually have a guest, you know, or
Oh.
whatever.
Well, and like I say, I'm very new to this whole like behind the scenes business. Hey, you two nuts!
We're so crazy.
Cindy's calling us nuts. I don't think. Blimey.
I mean, dude, that was my goal. She's just telling me I'm winning.
Okay, well, yeah. To be fair, yeah, that's a measure, a measure of success right there.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Keep them laughing. Hopefully, they'll think every once in a while too.
Well,
But
we shared a few videos and 43
Yeah.
joined us for it, so it's been nice seeing people in chat.
yeah, this was a real impromptu thing.
Yeah.
I started feeling funny and silly, and I wanted to put these fribble bibbles in my hair and try the new ponytail thing. Put them way down here. Kind of, I think it looks
That's
more
nice.
grown up. I like the way it worked out. And then all the
A club that you don't have to apply to join. I like the sound of that.
there's a bunch of videos about clubs on TikTok right now. It's one club where we do crafts and take naps.
That also sounds like a great club, I have to say.
And then
That
there's
sounds
another
awesome.
one where we just take naps. You know,
Oh,
do
yeah.
crafts.
That's also
I would
good.
rather be in the one where we do crafts and take naps.
Some people do that when they're streaming live on YouTube, eh?
Yeah, people sleep and they're getting paid because they're sleeping, and they got all those watch hours just laying there sleeping.
I was thinking of Visage when he fell asleep on his stream.
Oh, yeah, that was an accidental one.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently not the only time.
No, quite. That's
Cindy Krista, if I'm remembering right, is from a musical family. She's got a lot of homespun music up on her channel.
Oh, cool. Oh, well, if she puts her link in there, then I can sub to
Does
her.
she have a wrench? I don't know if she has a wrench. I can't go wrench anybody right now, but I'll go back into the chat.
I think you can drop.
When it's over.
I think you can drop YouTube links in chat, even if you haven't got a wrench. I think.
No.
And then if you've got a wrench, you can drop any.
No.
But I'll have a look and see if I can
No, you have to have a wrench to drop a link. And sometimes if you try to drop a link and you don't have a wrench, it won't even just be the address with no link. They'll censor it.
Right.
Is that the new thing?
Oh, here we go. Well, I've just subbed to Cindy.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Cindy's 8 away from 100, and then you've already got your own URL. How did you manage that? Is it because you're? Oh, maybe it's because you're from 2009. Oh. Sorry, I'm just distracted by Cindy's chat.
Ain't no sunshine. No regrets. Oh, well, that's cool.
Huh.
That's awesome. What? She said she only 70 years old.
No, I mean your channel, not. It's just. It's funny.
So Annie's featured in .com's Tonight video. The video should be in the, notifications. Well, we're getting ready to wrap this up, you guys, because we just, off the top of our heads, we're like, well, let's go be silly. And then the weed wore off. 12 years to get that.
But I wasn't talking about the number. I was talking about the fact that you have your own name in the channel. It says Cindy Krista, whereas I have to get to 100 subs if I ever do to be able to change it to Limey Redneck or whatever. My time, my time's 8 o'clock in the morning because I have insomnia, and also, I just like being
also,
online.
he has a best friend that lives 6 hours behind him. And
yeah. Also, we have a really awkward time difference thing going on here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I've got to go because I'm meeting a friend of mine to go to the shops at 11 o'clock, and I need to eat and things like that. So,
but real quick about her being able to have a URL. I know that when I very first got on to YouTube and started looking into the features, I had a community page.
Yeah.
I don't have one now because I don't have enough whatever you need. But they play. They used to could get stuff, and then they're scaling it back and making you be bigger.
That's what I was saying about Cindy's channel, because it's like from 2009. I think you could choose your own custom channels then.
Yeah.
But now, and it's all part of pushing people to have bigger audiences and more content because it's more advertising space for them, right? They're kind of trying to push people more that way. And we were warned about it soon after Google bought them. So it was less about smaller people and all that. It was more about getting bigger. And like I say, all the companies came into it as well then as well. So yeah, so we're going to have to go soon, guys, because otherwise I'm going to
we're going to shut this down, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by. And keep an eye out because we'll have a birthday party in the middle of the month. And we're supposed to be having some guests from another YouTube channel from V for Vets, the traveling Budden KY show. Supposed to come by and visit us. We don't know when yet, but I'll be making some announcements and whatnot when we have things more nailed down.
Yeah. So like I say, we're going to be doing different things. So keep your eyes peeled and watch this space.
Yeah. Love you all. You guys have a great one, and we'll see you later. Bye.
All right.